The top 11 helicopters owned by the American military. America as a big country must have sophisticated helicopters. Besides not needing a runway, helicopters are the most effective transportation used for logistics, war and for rescue missions. The following is a list of the 11 best helicopters in the United States. 11. O-58D Kiowa Warrior. The O-58D Kiowa Warrior is a single-engine reconnaissance helicopter developed by Bell. It represents a further development of its predecessor, the O-58 Kiowa Scout helicopter. A single-engine, four-bladed helicopter with advanced avionics, navigation, communication, and weapons and cockpit integration systems. The mast-mounted sight, MMS, houses a thermal imaging system, low-light television, laser rangefinder designator, and an optical boresight system. These systems enable the Kiowa Warrior to operate by day and night and allow target acquisition and engagement at standoff ranges and in adverse weather conditions. The Kiowa Warrior is equipped with two universal quick-change weapons pylons. Each pylon can be armed with 2 Hellfire missiles, 7 Hydra 70 rockets, 2 air-to-air Stinger missiles, or 1.50 caliber fixed-forward machine gun. The armament systems combine to provide anti-armor, anti-personnel, and anti-aircraft capabilities at standoff ranges. (10) Bell 1 Iroquois, Huey. Bell 1 Iroquois, Huey, is a military helicopter powered by a single turboshaft engine with a two-bladed main rotor and tail rotor. The helicopter was developed by Bell Helicopter to meet the United States Army's requirement for a medical evacuation and utility helicopter. The A-1 could carry 10 to 14 troops into battle. The main armament was the M60 machine gun mounted on either door, which was operated by a gunner. To protect the pilots from ground fire, the seats were armored, and the crew was issued with body armor for additional protection during dangerous missions. 9. Hughes MH-6 Little Bird. Hughes MH-6 Little Bird, nicknamed the Killer Egg, and its attack variant A-6, are light helicopters used for special operations in the United States Army. This little helicopter has proved its worth in Grenada, Nicaragua, Panama, Somalia and Iraq. They fulfilled a multitude of roles from observation, transport, to attack. The MH-6 capable of seating 2 crew members. The fuselage sides house the passenger seating. In order to reduce weight, this seating consists of simply 2 benches, 1 on each side of the helicopter, where 6, 3 on each side, soldiers can be placed. Although it may look dangerous, the upshot of this design allows the soldiers to be able to quickly exit the helicopter. Finally, the rear is the home of the engine, which develops about 375 shp, powering the Little Bird to a maximum speed of 282 km per hour. With 235 liters, 62 gallons of internal fuel, the MH-6 has a max range of 430 kilometers. The MH-6 has a number of features that have made it the U.S. Special Forces' primary light helicopter to this day. Despite lacking armor, it is reasonably tough and leaves the pilots a good chance of survival in a crash. It is very quiet and, when painted black, has a good degree of stealth. This light helicopter is also immensely proficient at difficult, fast, and dangerous maneuvers, making it suitable for both urban and rural environments, especially at low altitudes. It can land fast in narrow steers or even on the roofs of buildings. 8. MQ-8 Fire Scout. MQ-8 Fire Scout is an unmanned autonomous helicopter developed by Northrop Grumman for use by the United States Armed Forces. The Fire Scout is designed to provide reconnaissance, situational awareness, aerial fire support and precision targeting support for ground, air and sea forces. The initial RQ-8A version was based on the Schweizer 330, while the enhanced MQ-8B was derived from the Schweizer 333. The larger MQ-8C variant is based on the Bell 407. 7. Boeing CH-47 Chinook. Boeing CH-47 Chinook is a twin-engine, tandem-rotor heavy-lift helicopter. Its primary roles are troop movement, artillery placement and battlefield resupply. It has a wide loading ramp at the rear of the fuselage and 3 external cargo hooks. With a top speed of 170 knots, 196 miles per hour, 315 kilometers per hour, the helicopter is faster than contemporary 1960s utility and attack helicopters. The CH-47 is among the heaviest lifting Western helicopters. Its name is from the Native American Chinook people. Six. Bell V-22 Osprey. The Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey is an American multi-mission, military, tiltrotor aircraft with both a vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) and short takeoff and landing (STOL) capability. It is designed to combine the functionality of a conventional helicopter with the long-range, high-speed cruise performance of a turboprop aircraft. The V-22 in the aircraft mode can travel twice as fast as a regular helicopter. This gives it a major advantage while transporting troops over hostile territory, while bringing back injured troops, carrying out disaster relief operations and conducting special forces insertion missions. Currently, the Air Force is even considering more tiltrotor aircraft to replace much of its aging helicopter fleets. The Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey is an example of a major breakthrough in military aviation. One of the great weaknesses of conventional military aircraft is their dependence on a large runway. One of the first things to be targeted in any strike is the runway, and so ground the aircraft. But the Osprey can take off vertically and is freed from this inherent weakness. Five. Sikorsky CH-53 Stallion. This is the largest helicopter in the U.S. inventory. With a payload capacity of over 14,000 pounds, 6,350 kgs, for the initial twin-engine version, it could haul an equivalent weight of 4 fully grown rhinos. The U.S. military uses this helicopter for troop transport, special forces insertion, casualty evacuation, and to lift heavy vehicles like trucks. The CH-53, being a primarily marine helicopter, has a watertight hull which enables it to land safely on water in an emergency situation. The earliest variants entered service during the Vietnam War, and the most recent variant will now enter production. This again proves the longevity of American helicopter designs. Its most unique role is that of a minesweeper. The powerful triple-engined MH-53 variant can carry a 32,000-pound, 14,500 kilograms payload, which allows it to tow a minesweeping sled behind it on the surface of the sea. This allows the helicopter to sweep mines at a faster rate and more safely than a minesweeping ship. The latest version is the triple-engine CH-53K King Stallion, which is made of lighter composites and has powerful engines which enable it to carry a payload of 35,000 pounds, 15,800 kilograms, which is over 2.5 times the payload of the initial version. The King Stallions will form the backbone of the USMC heavy lift capability and will stay in service for the decades to come. Four. Bell A-1 Cobra. Bell A-1 Cobra is a two-blade, single-engine attack helicopter manufactured by Bell Helicopter. It was developed using the engine, transmission, and rotor system of the Bell's A-1 Iroquois. The A-1 is also referred to as the Huey Cobra or Snake. The A-1 was the backbone of the United States Army's attack helicopter fleet, but has been replaced by the A-64 Apache in Army service. Upgraded versions continue to fly with the militaries of several other nations. The A-1 twin-engine versions remain in service with United States Marine Corps as the service's primary attack helicopter. Surplus A-1 helicopters have been converted for fighting forest fires. Three. Sikorsky A-60 Blackhawk. The Blackhawk is a very versatile helicopter and has evolved into dozens of variants including the famous Stealth Hawk, which carried out the famous Operation Neptune Spear. The other important variant is the naval SH-60 Seahawk, which is the present mainstay of the U.S. Navy for anti-submarine, anti-surface, transport and search and rescue missions. The SH-60 is equipped with a powerful surface search radar, dipping sonar, sonobuoys, and can carry torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, and depth charges to engage ships and submarines. Two. Boeing AH-64 Apache. Boeing AH-64 Apache is a four-blade, twin-engine attack helicopter with a tailwheel-type landing gear arrangement and a tandem cockpit for a two-man crew. It features a nose-mounted sensor suite for target acquisition and night vision systems. It is armed with a 30mm, 1.18-in M230 chain gun carried between the main landing gear under the aircraft's forward fuselage. It has four hardpoints mounted on stub wing pylons, typically carrying a mixture of AIM-114 Hellfire missiles and Hydra 70 rocket pods. The AH-64 has a large amount of systems redundancy to improve combat survivability. 1. Sikorsky S-97 Raider. The S-97 Raider is a light tactical helicopter being developed by Sikorsky to demonstrate the capabilities of the company's X-2 technology. The technology claims to offer safer high-speed flights with improved efficiency and safety. The helicopter is suitable for assault and armed reconnaissance missions. The technology is, however, scalable to a range of other missions such as close air support, combat search and rescue and special operations. It can fly at speeds of more than 220 kT at 10,000 feet altitude. Designed with a lower turning radius and acoustic noise signature, the S-97 is expected to be a game changer in the light military helicopters segment. The most noticeable feature of the helicopter is its coaxial rotor system, which is typically found on the Russian Kamov helicopters and the pusher propeller. This design provides a major improvement over a conventional helicopter design as no energy is wasted trying to counter the rotation of the main rotor using a tail rotor. Instead, the coaxial rotors cancel out each other's torque and provide the required lift, while the pusher propeller provides the forward thrust, which gives it the extra push needed to fly faster than its contemporaries.